In this penultimate lecture, penultimate meaning one before the last, we're going to talk about what you can do to improve your IELTS practice by getting actual guidance from actual instructors, just to make sure that you're heading in the right direction with your practice. So there are a number of options that you have when it comes to guidance. So let's have a look at a few of them. You can think about language exchange sites, essentially you teaching a student your language, and in return they teach you their language, ideally an English student obviously, so you can look for those. Exam forums, there's lots of IELTS forums online, so if you have a particular question that you want answered, you can ask questions on the forums and get those questions answered by a number of different students and teachers. Exam preparation sites, I've spoken about a couple already, but some of my favourite ones are IELTS Liz, IELTS Simon, DC IELTS, IELTS Ryan as well. All of those are really great places to go to learn some really useful tips, techniques, strategies and vocabulary to help you with the IELTS exam. Native speakers as well. This one's a little bit harder. Of course, you can't simply find this online necessarily, particularly if you want to speak to someone in person, face to face. But you might put out a little advert in a newspaper asking if there are any native speakers around. Maybe you can check Craigslist or Gumtree or whatever the classifieds website is in your country. But native speakers are an excellent way to particularly improve your natural English, and that's very important when it comes to things like informal letter writing. And professional IELTS tutors as well. This is pretty much the cream of the crop when it comes to getting guidance, and that's what I want to focus on now. So for those who do wish to have the best preparation available, it is my firm belief that a professional IELTS tutor is the way to go. This really is the elite option if you want to really maximise your chances of doing well in the exam. There are a number of IELTS teachers online at sites like italki, Cafe Talk, Verbal Planet, and there are quite a few others as well. However, these sites really teach a range of different types of English. They might teach general English and business English and aviation English, medical English, etc. But there are not many sites which only focus on IELTS. However, my website, theieltsteacher.com, is one such site. Everything that you've learnt about in this course has come from my experience exclusively teaching IELTS online over the last few years. And I have also built up a team of teachers who are equally experienced and qualified and excellent at their jobs. Let's think about the two different services that we offer at the IELTS Teacher. The first of these services is lessons. So teachers at the IELTS Teacher are happy to prepare you for any component of the exam where you might be struggling, whether that's listening or reading or writing or speaking, or individual parts of those exams like task 2, task 1 with the writing, maybe part 2 of the speaking. Whatever it is, we can construct a syllabus and schedule that suits you. Each teacher uses a different method, but we all have a wealth of experience both teaching and developing materials for IELTS preparation courses, so whoever you choose is going to be an excellent choice. Different teachers teach at different times and offer different prices, so we hope that we can give you a teacher that fits your budget and schedule. There is room for flexibility here. And we also offer a free 20-minute demo lesson for every new student. So you can try before you buy, completely risk-free, completely obligation-free as well. The other service that we offer is writing corrections. Now this is particularly useful in this course as we're looking at the writing. So this writing correction service, unlike with other corrections online where you might just be given a comment, maybe a couple of vocabulary errors that you've made pointed out to you, corrections with the IELTS Teacher are focused on IELTS, they're easy to understand, and most importantly, they are extremely comprehensive. We try to go through with a fine-toothed comb to locate every error that you've made, and then we give you clear guidance on how you can overcome these errors and improve your score. Here are just a couple of the many positive comments we have received. I wanted to thank you for helping me improve my writing skills. I gave the test and got an overall mark of an 8 with a 7.5 in writing. That's more than I needed for applying for the master's degree I want, so I'm super happy about it. And that was from Francisca in Chile. Thank you for the correction. I'm still being surprised by the thoroughness of your work every time I open a newly received correction. It's hard to imagine something more useful than that. And that was from Nikolai in Russia. So a very useful service for those who really want the best preparation available when it comes specifically to the writing part of the exam. In fact, the best preparation available would be to take lessons and corrections, but certainly writing corrections are an excellent way to go about your preparation. Currently, our writing correction service is being managed by Sam Varley, one of the members of our teaching team. He's been with us for a long time. He's completed hundreds of corrections already, and he receives consistently excellent feedback from his students, who frequently go on to tell us that they've achieved their desired band scores in IELTS. He has some of the clearest advice and guidance that I have seen as a teacher, and he really does work hard to pick out every error and every issue that appears in your submissions. So Sam Varley managing the correction service these days, and you can learn a little bit more about him along with his email for contact on the website theieltsteacher.com. And to make things a little bit better, we offer a discount on corrections for Udemy students. So as a thank you for your attention and your participation during this course, we are giving each and every one of you a discount so that you can put all of the advice here, all of the strategies, the techniques, the vocabulary, the grammatical constructions that have been taught, all of that, you can put all of that into practice. So for 10% off the writing corrections in any package that we offer, please enter the code LETTERPRO, all in capitals, and that will give you 10% off the purchase price. There's a coupon code box when you're at the checkout, you just enter it in there. We look forward to reading all of your submissions. Finally, a few resources based on the website. We have lots of pages. We have the website, theieltsteacher.com, theieltsteacher.com/choose-your-teacher. That's where you can book a free demo with any of the teachers that we have. And you'll need to book a free demo if you want to buy any lessons. You can't just buy them straight away. You will need to book a free demo. theieltsteacher.com/writing-corrections. That's where you can purchase your corrections. And remember that 10% discount code. theieltsteacher.com/testimonials. You can have a look at all the reviews that we've gathered online, and all of these testimonials are 100% genuine, so you can be sure that you're dealing with a high quality service. We also have an Instagram account, instagram.com/theieltsteacher, occasionally posting little snippets of information and advice on there, and the Facebook page as well, facebook.com/theieltsteacher. And that's that for getting guidance. So we can now move on to the final lecture, and it's just a little lecture wishing you all good luck in your exam.